everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to go ahead and cover my top 10 spring fragrances for the year of 2017, designer side. Now, I really love doing these videos, and I love releasing them a little bit early just so that when the official date of spring rolls around, people are prepared, people have an idea of what I'm wearing, just so I get a little bit less questions, and it's always fun to do these videos. I really like to do these videos. So, a couple of ground rules just to cover real quick. The first is that this is my video. This is a video where I'm covering my top favorite fragrances for the spring of 2017, designer side. In other words, it's not the absolute best fragrances. Many people have different opinions. Many people have a different list. And I'm really, at the end of the video, I'm going to ask you for that. And I really do like to see what everyone else's top list for the spring are. So that's the main thing. Now, the second thing is, what do I consider spring? I have a lot of subscribers, and a lot of subscribers are from all over the world. So we have many different interpretations of what spring are. Me, spring is anywhere between roughly 50 degrees and like 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So maybe 85 or 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Either way, that's kind of what I'm experiencing as spring. Here in New York, I live in New York, it is actually pretty warm already, even though it's towards the end of February and not really into March. So we're getting a little bit early spring already, and it kind of fits to actually make this video now, so I'm excited. Alright, let's go ahead and get right into the list. Now, the first thing I want to say is there's one fragrance that I left off specifically, and I'm going to tell you what it is right now. It's Dior Sauvage. Now, Dior Sauvage is almost in my rotation yearly at this point. And I didn't want to include it on the list just because there are some others that I wanted to actually get in there and it would bump it down. So Sauvage is something, yes, I'm wearing at this point year-round, and it's tough to kind of just throw it in there. All right? So let's start off with number 10. Number 10 is a new fragrance to the list. This fragrance is Encre Noire Extreme. Now, Encre Noire Extreme, it's here for a reason. Now, it's a little bit of a darker scent than most spring fragrances that I'm expecting. When I'm looking at spring fragrances, I'm looking for something that is fresh, it's light, it's airy, it's something that exudes excitement. I mean, it's spring, it's warm again, it's nice to go out and have fun. This one, main reason I have it here is still there are times in spring where it's, cold, it's a little bit darker, and I like to wear this when it's still on the, colder side, so like 50 degrees Fahrenheit is what I'm talking about. This is one that I put on there. I generally tend to wear it when it's, when it's cold. I generally tend to wear it when I'm a little bit dressed up. So this is one that sometimes I will sneak on and wear to work. So that's kind of the main scenario where I wear this. So number 10, Encre Noire Extreme. Now, number 9 is the newer fragrance on this list. This fragrance is from House of Terre Mugler. This fragrance is Kryptomint. Yes, I just reviewed this fragrance. The reason why this is on this list and it's a little bit lower, I'm really liking this fragrance, and I'm really trying to feel out how it's starting to get in the warmer weather, which is the primary reason why it's here. For those of you who don't know what this smells like, just to give you a quick overview, it's like a blast of mint initially, and then as the fragrance kind of dies down, it turns into this chocolatey, minty type thing. I said that it smells like a York peppermint patty, and that's really how this actually comes off to me. So when I actually plan on wearing this sucker, I plan on wearing this sucker when it's casual. So I'm out on a Saturday, I'm not really doing anything, I throw this one on. I'm going to try this out at work too as well, just because I think it's got a unique smell, and I think it's going to actually suit that purpose pretty well. So I've already worn it to work, it's done a good amount of jobs, so let's see how it does in the spring for it. Alright, so number 9, Kryptomint. Number 8 is my clean scent. This is my clean scent. Another one from the House of Mugler. We're talking about Mugler's Cologne. Now, Mugler's Cologne, this is a clean, soapy scent. It's very simple, very elegant, and you smell good when you actually wear it. Now, I like this just for that purpose. When I know that I need to smell good, when I know that I need to kind of fly under the radar and I still want to smell good, I'm going to throw this one on just because it's going to suit that purpose absolutely fantastic. So yes, as you can guess, this is my work fragrance. I'm generally dressed up decently well. I'm not in a suit and tie, but I'm like in slacks, I'm in a dress shirt, and maybe a sweater, and that's kind of when I'm wearing this one. Alright, Mugler's Cologne. At number 8. At number 7, we have one from the House of Dior. We're talking about Dior's Eau Sauvage. Now, this is not the parfum version. This is the eau de toilette, all right? Now, this one I generally tend to wear when I'm dressed up. I like this one. I have liked this one a lot more than other people have. This is one of my lovely scents. I just love it. It's like a sour, citrusy smell, if I'm just to describe it really quick. So, again, I'm dressed up, and generally it's on the warmer side when I'm going to go ahead and put this one on, all right? So number 7 is Eau Sauvage from the house of Christian Dior. Number 6 is a fragrance that's sort of a blast from the past. I'm kind of dusting this one off, cobwebs. I pulled it out. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and wear this one for the winter, or for the spring. Sorry about that. We're talking about Prada Amber Pour Homme. By the way, I love the bottle of this. I've always loved the bottle. It's got that, you know, metal little kind of like label, and then the juice color and everything. I'm just a sucker for the bottle. Anyways, this is a soft, soapy scent. This one I like to wear kind of when I want to mix it up to work. It's a great work scent. It's very clean. At the same time, it can smell a little femme. So I generally tend to go a little bit lighter on the trigger, just because I found that the heavier that you go with this one, the more femme it kind of leans. But again, Pour Homme is generally supposed to be geared towards men. Either way, it's a fantastic fragrance. So I wear this one to work, and it, you know, suits that purpose excellent. All right, Prada Amber Pour Homme. Number 5 on the list is a fragrance that is no surprise to anyone. I still love it, and I wear it for many occasions. We're talking about Dolce & Gabbana's The One. Now, this is the EDT version still. I still have not gotten my hands on the parfum version, which I do find better than the EDT. So just, you know, just to throw that out there. This would easily be replaced by the parfum version if I had the parfum version back. So just keep that in mind. That said, this is still a great fragrance. It's kind of like dried fruit. It's, you know, very sexy, very elegant, a little bit understated. Again, one of the problems with this fragrance, if you don't know about it, is that it generally tends not to last as long as some others and tends to sit closer to the skin. However, that's actually why I like this particular version, just because it's one where, you know, you want to smell good, you don't want to scream out too much. So I like to wear this one specifically when I'm going out with my wife, going out with my friends to a bar, going out to a lounge, going out to, you know, get something to drink, chill, relax. That's when I'm wearing the one from Dolce & Gabbana. All right? Number 4 is another one from the house of Dior. We are talking about Dior Homme Sport. Now, Dior Homme Sport, I like this fragrance just because I waffle back and forth between summer and spring with this one. I like to wear this one when it starts to get a little bit on the warmer side for spring. This is a gingery, it's like a gingery, citrusy scent. I wear this one when I've got a t-shirt, jeans on, and it's, you know, that nice and warm. You smell fresh cut grass. Absolutely fantastic. Anyways, that's where I generally tend to wear Dior Homme Sport, and it does fantastic on it. So number 4 is Dior Homme Sport. Number 3 is my go-to scent for nights out. Especially when it hits spring, it invokes a lot of memories for me. I've talked this to death on my channel. We're talking about Express's Reserve. This is the original formulation. You can tell by the color juice that's in this sucker. Oh, yeah. So again, I generally tend to wear it when I'm kind of dressed up like this almost, and we're going out to a bar, going out to a lounge, going out to have fun. That's generally when I tend to wear this one, and it does absolutely fantastic. Such a bargain, such a great fragrance, flies under the radar, and it does excellent. So at number 3, Express Reserve. At number 2, we've got a fragrance from the house of Chanel. The next 2 should be familiar with you, or familiar to you if you follow my channel. Without any further ado, we've got Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Now, this has been always one of my top favorite spring fragrances. You can wear it in almost any scenario, no matter how dressed up, no matter how dressed down you are. This is a creamy, citrusy smell. It's bright. It's, you know, it just invokes spring. It makes you feel happy. And man, I can't get enough of Edition Blanche. Such a fantastic fragrance, and well deserving at number 2. This was my reigning champion for such a long time, but it got upended by another fabulous fragrance, which we're going to cover right now. At number 1, we have which should be no surprise to those of you, Terre de Hermes, the Eau Fraiche version. What can I say about this fragrance? This is, you know, Edition Blanche with spring in a bottle. This is spring in a bottle extreme. It's just magical. I love it. It retains a lot of that airy quality that Terre de Hermes has, and it still has this airy aromatic quality, while at the same time it starts to bring this refreshing like spritz that comes up to it. It's a fantastic spring fragrance. Any scenario you can wear this one on, and it's, as many of you know, if you've seen many of the bottles, you'll notice that I always buy the 50 milliliter or the half size if I can help it. I honestly chose and went straight for the biggest bottle that I could with this one. I'm sure there's bigger bottles, but I got my hands on this one. Anyways, I went for a big bottle with this one just because I love it so much. It's one of the few #1 scents that I like to wear, or that I like to just wear all the time, basically. And this one is no exception. I fell in love with this one when I reviewed it, and it has served me well and will continue to serve me well. So my #1 fragrance is Eau Fraiche, Terre de Hermes. All right. So let me know what the top fragrances that you guys are wearing for the spring, the designer side. Keep a lookout for my niche fragrance video that will be coming soon. And I look forward to hearing from you guys. All right. Let me know. Thank you guys. Take care of yourselves, and you guys have a great day.